Welcome to MWR Life on Air. I'm your host, Melissa Schaffner. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season and is enjoying the new year. Today, we'll visit with Lieutenant Colonel Tracy Kreuser, who will give us some insight into the 2012 Week of the Eagles celebration. Lisa Taylor will be here to talk about the MWR Family and Single Soldier Life magazines and introduce the new magazine highlight, Hometown Hero. I'd like to congratulate Nathan Wharton for winning the MWR Life on Air Winter Safety Giveaway of an emergency weather radio sponsored by Kevin Toon. Several other viewers won items such as an MWR travel blanket and hat. We'll be back after the break. Please stay tuned.
Family and Morale, Welfare and Recreation works every day to improve the quality of life of soldiers, families, retirees, and Army civilians through a comprehensive network of services. Family at MWR's network of services support, educate, and entertain soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians at home and around the world.
Welcome back. Lieutenant Colonel Tracy Kreuser is here with me to talk about Fort Campbell's exciting week-long celebration known as Week of the Eagles. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Melissa.
Now, I understand that you've worked with Week of the Eagles before, and that was in 2009?
That is correct.
And they've invited you to come back and be the project officer for this year's Week of the Eagles. That must mean you did a good job.
I like to think so.
I think that you did. I know that everyone was very pleased with our last big Week of the Eagles, which was in 2009, when we had a very small one last year. And this year is set to become one of the biggest and best ever yet. Can you tell us why?
Well, this will be the largest Week of the Eagles. Most importantly, August 2012 will be the Division's 70th anniversary, August 16th to be exact. And so we are going to do it over the top. We're going to have the largest Week of the Eagles ever.
And this is a celebration of the division's history. Tell me kind of, how did Week of the Eagles come about? Why do we have Week of the Eagles?
Well, the division had a variety of welcome home ceremonies coming back from Vietnam, some small ceremonies. And in the late 70s, the division started having a annual celebration or semi-annual celebrations, just having a pass and review and those types of things. And those have gradually evolved in as FMWR got involved into concerts and then sporting events, and the history just grew of Week of the Eagles.
So traditionally, Week of the Eagles has some unit competitions which are to build camaraderie within the division?
That is correct.
And some bragging rights, I'm sure.
Absolutely. There is the Commander's Cup with sporting events. We have a variety of sporting events planned for 2012. Combatives, of course, is one of the most popular ones. We're going to add soccer and some other sporting events that will be a surprise, but we do have basketball and softball that are traditional. And
those are played as sort of brigade-sized teams, or do they actually play down to the company or the battalion level?
There are brigade-sized teams. The Commander's Cup goes to the winning brigade within the division.
And they have a whole week to accumulate points for this.
That is correct.
Now, how does the week actually kick off? What does it begin?
There will be a division run on the Friday. I believe it's the 10th of August, and that will kick off the Week of the Eagles. Of course, Super Saturday, the 11th of August, will be the biggest day of Week of the Eagles. And I can tell you that we have a world-class air show planned to rival those in Pensacola and other locations that you've heard around the nation. So we'll have a very big air show, including an air assault demonstration. So a great thing.
Sounds like something that you don't want to miss. You know, I know people come from very far away to see a good air show. Yes. And so you've got some great things on tap to bring in for that. And you mentioned a concert as well. Now, do those things usually happen on the same day?
Well, we will take concert acts as they come. We are going to try to get, and we will get, at least an A-list country artist. Of course, we're trying to get A-list pop stars and other musical genres for Week of the Eagles. But when the artists are available, we'll have a concert. So it'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, perhaps even Tuesday or Wednesday. But we're going to push for the Friday night and potentially the Saturday, Sunday night.
But your air show is definitely on the Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday, a division run on Friday.
That is correct.
Now, if you haven't seen a division run, that's really something to watch, and I've had opportunities to go out and actually broadcast live from them. And there's just something that sort of, you know, makes you get chills all over watching all the soldiers go by in unison, singing cadence, and it just, I don't know, it makes me feel like a great American watching these guys, knowing that they're out there protecting us.
Yeah.
Now, will you get to run in that?
I hope so. I didn't get to run in 2009 because of organizations and things like that we had to put together at the last minute, but I surely hope so, and I'll be on division staff right up front.
Well, we'll be looking for you there, I know. And the next day, of course, air show starts, that's during the day.
That is correct.
9, 10 o'clock, something like that in the morning. More information later, I'm sure.
Correct.
and possibly concerts in the evening, but there's usually a golf tournament. Will there be a golf tournament this time?
There will be a golf tournament, and it'll be part of the Commander's Cup as well.
Okay, so anybody can play, but those who are playing on their brigade-specific team would be earning points to their Commander Cup.
That is absolutely correct.
And what about the 10K? I know you and I worked on that before. Will there still be a 10K that anyone can run in?
That is correct. There'll be a 5K, 10K run, so it's one or the other, and we're trying to plug in a children's run, which will probably be a 1K into that event as well. So. Great.
I love getting out there at 4:30 in the morning, you know. I mean, everybody else get ready to run, you know.
Well, August is hot, as you know, so when we get to the middle of August, it's going to be a scorcher. And I believe that we're planning that 5K, 10K for the Sunday morning because we're also planning the...
Run for the Fallen.
Run for the Fallen, that's correct. I believe we're planning that also for Super Saturday morning at this point to accommodate the families of the fallen.
We had some of the largest numbers out for our Run for the Fallen with our last Week of the Eagles, and that was the first time it was part of Week of the Eagles. So being that this is the 70th anniversary of the division, it will probably grow even more. And the 10K run and the fun run, those things actually have brigade teams that run for points as well as anybody can run with the Eagles.
That is correct. Anyone can run. There will be a registration and sign up for the run.
Are there plans to have any kind of culmination for Week of the Eagles? There's something that opens it, obviously the division run, but what draws it to a close?
There are two events. The first one will be on the 15th, and that'll be a division memorial, a very solemn event at the division headquarters, where all the fallen from the division's history will be recognized. And then the culminating event is the division pass and review, which will be on the 17th. It's the day after the 70th anniversary. But that event kind of draws us into the Division Association, which is a private organization of veterans, and their reunion, which is going on in Nashville. I believe it's from the 16th on for the next week following that.
So it kind of ties together both events so that people who travel, if they're a Screaming Eagle from years past and they want to come and see these things, they're going to be able to not only watch soldiers of today competing and passing and reviewing, but also get together with some folks they may have known from their time here when they go to the 101st Association events.
Absolutely.
It sounds like a great time. I'm really looking forward to it. I know we're already working to get information together, and you've got a great team.
Absolutely. I've got a stellar team out there, the Division Chemical Team, or CBRN, or CBRNE now, a team of officers and NCOs that are really working hard to make this come together, everything from combatives to booking, helping FMWR book acts to find the right fit for this Week of the Eagles that represents the 101st Airborne Division Air Assault.
Definitely takes a lot of people to put on this event, and I know that you're very happy to have help, not only from MWR, but also from your team. I remember having you at so many events a few years ago, so hopefully you'll get to enjoy this Week of the Eagles a little bit more, knowing that you've got some boots on the ground to give you a hand.
Well, it's about the families and the soldiers, and if they and the vets, if they have a great time, then the work is worthwhile, and I don't mind missing it all as long as they have fun.
And I really did enjoy working with you last time, so I think that we'll have a great Week of the Eagles this year. We want people to mark their calendars for the second week of August.
That is correct.
In 2012, and get ready to celebrate with the Eagles.
Yes.
Thanks for being on the show.
My pleasure.
Hope you'll come back.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with Lisa Taylor and some information about our hometown hero. Stay tuned.
The Army Career and Alumni Program at Fort Campbell provides all retirees and those separating from the Army with a comprehensive briefing on the veterans benefits you've earned and the tools and skill set needed to successfully achieve your goals of obtaining civilian employment. From our specialized transition workshop, VA briefs, and seminars that teach you how to write a federal resume, to interview preparation, you have served your country well. Now, let us serve you. If you're ready to be successful in the civilian job market, let us show you how. Call us at 270-798-5000. And don't forget to look for us on Facebook.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in and missed our conversation with Lieutenant Colonel Kreuser, you can find it and all of our archived episodes on our website. I'm now joined by our MWR Marketing Coordinator and editor of our Single Soldier magazine, Lisa Taylor. Welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you having me back.
We love to have you here because you've always got great stuff to tell us. And I'm not really sure all the things we're going to talk about today, but I know that you're going to lead me in the right direction. So what do you want to start with?
Well, I want to start with talking about our brand new design for 2012. We redesigned the MWR Life magazine, and we've actually encompassed where we have the MWR Life for single soldiers and we have the MWR Life for families.
And it's all in one magazine. You get everybody's articles, either way, whichever one you pick up.
The Single Soldier, though, the cover is a special cover, and it's a limited edition. You're not going to find as many of those in print, so I'd like to think that they're going to become collectibles. So that'll be nice and exciting to get the two different kinds.
I noticed on the Single Soldier issue this month, there's a new feature called Hometown Hero.
I'm so thrilled to be able to add this section because it's just great to let the Fort Campbell community know of specific soldiers, people that we can recognize, that we work alongside with, that have really done a great job and contributed to the community, or just, through their service to the Army, some of the awards that they've received. And we just want people to know that this is what great soldiers do, that this is, how they accomplish what they do.
Tell me a little bit more about our 1st Brigade Hometown Hero, Staff Sergeant Ryan Krause.
He is a 28-year-old soldier, a family member. He's married, has a wonderful support network here. The reason why he was selected to be highlighted as our January and our very first Hometown Hero was because he is the recipient of the Bronze Star Medal with Valor, and he received that due to his actions during Operation Bulldog Bite, which occurred in November of 2010. He was injured during this operation. He injured his knee, but thanks to his actions, I feel that he saved a lot of lives that day and really helped bring closure to that operation.
And I'm sure that there's a process in place for how you're going to select each Hometown Hero, but this one is from 1st Brigade. Will there be others from other units?
Absolutely. For February, we've already selected our Hometown Hero, and he's going to be from 2nd Brigade. And then for March, it'll be 3rd, and we'll work down the line, come right back to 1st Brigade once we've gone through Sustainment 101, through all the different brigades.
So all the different units get an opportunity to nominate somebody for the honor?
Absolutely. We know that there's so many out there. And we just want to give the opportunity for them to select some of the best soldiers that they have to use as examples.
Tell me about some of the other things that are featured in our magazines for this month.
Well, with it being the new year, we're really focusing on New Year resolutions, new health goals for the year. Just, ways to keep your family active and going out enjoying time together. So I've added a new feature to the Single Soldier side called the Tech World, and we're featuring the iPhone 4S. And that, is just a good review and to let people know that it's available through AAFES and to use our partners, and because all the funds that are generated through our partners, we do get a percentage right back into MWR.
That's right. The Exchange does a really good job taking care of our MWR program here at Fort Campbell. Now, the iPhone 4S, that's like the latest, greatest, newest iPhone. Is that right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But, I do recommend you pick up our magazine and check out the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. There's some great features, but there might be something you could find better with another type of iPhone.
That's awesome. What else have we got to look forward to in our magazines this month?
Well, we also have our health segment. We want new healthy goals for the new year, and Charlene Mazur has written that article for us. And it's more just kind of tips on how to stay on track, because we all have the best intentions of setting our resolutions, being healthier, losing weight, but then we kind of lose our way because we're not really setting ourselves goals and thinking about what could be stopping us from achieving our health goals. So that's a really great article that'll keep you right on track.
Sometimes it's just as simple as making one little change a day, something like adding another glass of water to the water that you consume today, and tomorrow I'll add another glass and maybe two, and just making some of those decisions as you go along that you can see results.
I agree with you, because it could be just something as simple as just mixing up your routine. If you're always on the treadmill or always on the ellipticals, try one of the yoga classes that we have available at E-Step. We have plenty of programs throughout several of our physical fitness facilities that could just vary it up for you and help you stay on your goals.
And Charlene also writes some things for our family magazine. I know she does a segment called Flip Your Recipe. What kind of tasty things did you get to try for this month?
I got to try all three of the corn chowders, and I felt that the flipped recipes, we tried a Southern style and a Southwestern, those tasted better than the original recipe. And just all the various spices that Charlene used in them, it's a really great way to just see a healthier side of corn chowder and do away with some of that butter and heavy cream.
You didn't really miss the cream, did you?
Not at all. The flavors were, I swear there was like some turmeric or cumin, but the recipes in the magazine, so I don't want to give too much of that away because I do want you to pick up that magazine and get the recipe out of there.
And we all want to eat healthier, you know, and in the winter we tend to think of hearty foods, things that make us feel warm inside. So to be able to eat something that gives you that comfort but still doesn't add a lot of calories to your routine, especially if you're exercising and trying to lose weight, that's a great place to look for your recipes in our magazine. What else is going on out there in MWR land? I know we've got a couple of serious topics in our magazine this time around. There's the article about saving the eagles. Tell me, what does that mean?
Well, it's our Make a Difference section, and we're really highlighting the ACE program. It's about suicide prevention and how stressors, the various stressors, can cause depression and can cause some of these signs, and just being aware of what the signs are, how you can help. It's Ask, Care, and Escort, and some of the resources that are available on Fort Campbell to help you or your buddy or anybody who might need some assistance, who might be thinking about suicide. There's plenty of help out there, and that's really what we want to get out in the community. You're not alone. We've got trained counselors. You know, we have several avenues that we can resources that we can refer you to help you out.
A lot of times during the holidays is when people realize that there's something just not right. They feel disconnected, and sometimes that's the route their thinking goes. But there's lots of resources here on Fort Campbell, and we do encourage people to take a look at that article in the magazine and be ready to provide whatever help that they can in getting people to the right help.
Exactly, because I mean, it's even if it's not just for you, you could be the one to save someone else's life just by educating yourself on some of the warning signs and the resources that are available.
And lastly, I think you've got an article focusing on one of our military spouses in the magazine. What's the theme around that new segment?
Well, it's just a matter of keeping it, it was titled Keeping in Touch, and the importance is just knowing what is available in the Fort Campbell community, what MWR has to offer, what Army Community Service has to offer. There's just so many programs that help the families, soldiers, spouses, dependents, just to help either acclimate to the Army, financial issues. I mean, we've got great financial counselors that can help you get back on track. We have plenty of recreation, leisure activities if you're just wanting to find something to take your family out, enjoy some family time, get out, exercise, stay healthy, spend time together. But it's a lot of understanding how the Army can help you. So that's kind of what we're focusing on in that segment, is just letting them know all the resources that are available.
And in the case of this month, you actually told the story of a military spouse who's been affiliated with Fort Campbell for a long time, and indeed with the Army, and how she used these resources as their family grew and went through their military life together. So I would encourage you to take a look at the article that focuses on Lisa Reese, who is one of our military spouses here in this area. And lots of people know Lisa because she's very involved as a volunteer.
Yes, she is very, very well known on the installation. We absolutely adore her. She's always there to support and help the soldiers and their families. You know, she's also implementing charity and education, and you know, for anyone who's maybe new to the Army and just wants a different perspective. They've retired out, but I'm sure Lisa has plenty of advice that she could share.
And as your hometown hero article focused on a soldier, there's a lot of unsung heroes in our military spouses and family members too.
Yes, you're exactly correct. And it's just a great way for us to show both sides of the story. We've got great soldiers working hard for us, but we also have great spouses and families, dependents, who, you know, they're like, as you said, they're the silent heroes in the background. And without them, I really think that, you know, a lot of us couldn't do what we do now.
Thanks so much for bringing the magazines to our attention here on the show, Lisa, and for everything that you do. I hope you'll come back again next month.
I certainly will.
Great. Thanks for being here. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Willkommen to the Sportsman's Lodge, where soldiers and families can enjoy German and American cuisine. The Sportsman's Lodge offer a variety of foods such as their award-winning schnitzel. In a hurry, enjoy their lunch buffet Tuesday through Friday with choices including your favorite German and American foods, a salad bar, and dessert. Enjoy the cozy lounge area while you wait, as well as their German-themed dining area. For more information, please call 931-431-4140. Auf Wiedersehen!
Welcome back, and thank you for watching MWR Life on Air. If you'd like more information on family and MWR events and activities, you can check out our website, Facebook page, pick up the latest copy of our MWR Family and Single Soldier Life magazines, call our 24-hour recorded information line, or join our text club by texting MWR to 68683. I'm Melissa Schaffner. Thanks for watching MWR Life on Air. We're supporting soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians with quality of life events and activities. We are your network of services. Happy New Year 2012.
The ceremony, the kiss, the moment, the guests, the music, the decorations, the day. If you have a special event coming up, let Joe's Swing Recreational Facility host your big day. Joe's Swing has a fully equipped kitchen, as well as exceptional cuisine provided by Cole Park Commons Eagle Catering. Seating and tables are available for up to 200 people. Plenty of comfortable space for all your decorations and guests. With a state-of-the-art lighting and audio system, your event or party can get started right away with ease. Enjoy your picture-perfect moment set outdoors with a beautiful scenic view of the quarry as a backdrop. Joe's Swing Recreational Facility is located just inside Gate 1 behind Dolan Pool. For more information, please contact Eagle Catering at 270-798-4610. Joe's Swing Recreational Facility, the hidden treasure that caters to soldiers and families.